18 Wheel Talk. Hi, Janet.
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
You, me, this guy
The 18 Wheel Talk podcast show.
is live and recorded.
Episode numero 15.
Are we sure?
Yeah, I looked it up.
There was some doubt, too.
18wheeltalk.com. That's a one, a number 8, wheeltalk.com / episode 15. That'll take you to all the show notes and all the goodies that
All the shenanigans.
that we might have listed below the description. You know, if we make you laugh, entertain you in some way, shape, or form, and you enjoy the show, leave a comment.
Oh, we really like comments, and we like likes, and we like shares.
And if you're
And then-
watching UbiTube,
Smash the button.
there's a button somewhere below here, my side, her side, somewhere. Give it a thumbs up, yo.
Yo, yo.
Yo. Sup? Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. See, I got my nails did.
Oh, no. Oh, that's right.
That's why I'm happy. I got my nails did.
It was nail did day.
It was nail did day. It was
What?
girl day.
Mm.
I like being a girl sometimes. You know, my sister-in-law got her hair cut today.
Which one?
That's what I asked my brother when I was talking to him. He said the long one. Usually I'm the one that falls for those jokes. You know, like we went and bought a refrigerator washer dryer.
Yeah,
He
I
said
know.
he'd never heard of that.
I never heard of those either.
Yeah, I know.
Refrigerator washer.
Today I
He's
got
a-
him when he said Vicky got her hair cut, and I said, which one? He said the long one. I love my brothers.
I swear.
They're all smart asses that know lots of blonde jokes, you know.
That's what you're saying. You're blonde? I don't know. You kind of blend in.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. You can say whatever color you want to call that.
Transparent.
Today it might be purple.
What?
I didn't put a purple in my hair. I don't know how to do that. Back in the day, I used to chalk my hair.
How'd we get on this subject?
I don't know because of my nails.
I don't have any hair to have it did.
We can get you a wig.
Not been there, done that.
Oh no, the wigs have come, man. They've come. We'll get you one of those
That's not-
hats that has hair.
If they come, that's messy.
Huh?
You said they come.
Stink pot.
That'd be
get
messy
you,
a
We'll
little
get
bit.
you one of them hats that have hair. You know, and Gallagher used to wear one. Then when he took his
No.
hat off, the hair went with it.
No,
Oh, come on, that was funny.
no, not feeling it.
Okay, so
Sorry,
we're
y'all.
not talking about nails or hair. So
No.
what are we talking about
I
today?
don't know, Janet. What are we talking about today? What do you want to talk about?
America. You say it better.
Wait, what do you want to talk about?
What does it mean to you
What?
being a American?
America.
Yeah, you say it. You say it real good.
America.
There you go. I like the way you say it. So what does it mean to you? I know what some people think.
But
Some people think that to be a say it,
American.
you have to be homegrown, raised, born, and bred in the good old U.S. of A.
That's good old U.S. of America.
And some people think that if you're not born, bred, and raised here,
Get the hell out.
don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Go
Yep.
back home.
We's full, anyways.
Are we?
I don't know. They're lining up at the border to get in. It must be a special or something.
Blue light
Yeah, I was gonna
special,
say, they
aisle
must-
13.
They must have blue light special at the border. Come on in. We're having a special 2 for 1.
Look,
Y'all get a bunk here.
yeah, we'll give you a bunk. Kick out the homeless.
Yeah, right. I heard they did that in what is it?
San Diego.
San Diego, San Francisco,
San Diego. They kicked out the homeless in some sort of big shelter to put the immigrants in, but I was told
But-
it was the children, and you got to give the children.
in the children.
Hey, do you know what my brother, you know, the one with the hair joke,
What's
told
up?
me today?
What did he tell you?
He said that on his news back in St. Louis,
Okay.
they saw where we're talking Mexico America border,
Okay.
that some guys,
Could be any state on
some
the southern side.
southern side, some guys came up to the border,
Knocked on the door.
dropped 2 children, one about the age of 5, the other about the age of 3, lifted them up, dropped them over the border wall, and took off running. After they dropped the kids on our side. Now what do you?
He's like, love you, baby.
Bye.
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
I like. Ooh.
I mean, what do you do? Drop them on the other side, rapped on the door, and ran?
Yeah, pretty much. Knocked on the wall, said, "Here you go. Here's 2 of our kids. Goodbye."
I can see it now. Border Patrol's out there stomping on a lit pile of shit. Fire! Put it out! Put it out!
I like. Well, it's a child.
People do the dangest things.
How do you give up your child, though?
Because they feel that better life in America.
Yeah, and I get that. It's like you'll do anything for your child to have a better life. I get that.
Well,
but to give up your child and walk away from him?
You know what? Maybe I'll take the little bastard over to the border and throw him over into Mexico.
Oh, let's send him to Guatemala.
No, that's from what.
He could put the shirt on and button it up, and he can be Tomas like he was back in 2015.
Yeah, exactly. They can assume his secret identity is Tomas.
Yeah, because when he's been here all summer and he tans and he buttons up and pulls the hat down, he is Tomas.
I'm telling you. I don't know. The curls would give him away, though.
We can shave that shit and teach him Spanish.
Then he won't be able to grow his palomalo in.
Well, he doesn't need a palomalo.
Oh, he wants to. After all these years of me nagging him to grow it long, now he wants to grow it long.
I don't.
He's working on it.
It's not about what he wants. I mean, come on. I'm the stepmama, technically. It's about what stepmama wants.
Monster.
Yeah. Well, I heard a lot of, okay. So there's some people that say step monster is a bad thing because there are true step monsters out there. Yeah.
Well, it's not like you beat him with a wire hanger or anything.
No, I use a wooden one.
You don't beat him at all. You just kind of hold your hand out and say, "Give me the controller."
I know. That's good. Good. That is real. I do. And I just hold my hand out and give him the look. Most of the time, I don't even have to say it. I just
you look over the top of your glasses, and that scares the fuck out of everybody.
I just do this.
Yeah, I know. That's all you do.
And he gives it to me.
Like, turn it off. Give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
He just
3, 2,
I don't even have to count or say turn it off.
Game over.
He just does the game over and hands it to me.
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
That's control.
Anyway.
Okay, so we got off track.
Control.
Didn't
Ground control to
Major Tom.
Anyways.
Major Tom to ground
Okay,
control.
all right. Let's get back to this.
Oh, yeah,
all
we
right.
were talking about
we're
the
talking
border.
We're talking about America.
Well, in the border, it's like, I don't think you have to be homegrown to be an American. I think that you can come here legally.
Legally, yes.
Study, take the test, learn the English. I don't know if the test is still only in English. I know that some people said it used to be. They're probably in every language now, though. But study, take the test, pass the test, and get your card, and eventually become an American and raise your hand and say, I swear I'm going to be a good American.
Well, I agree. If you all right, let's go back. You asked me, what does it mean to me to be an American?
What's it mean to you to be an American, Patrick?
If you were born here,
yes,
you're automatically an American. So yes, does that mean that if the immigrant is over the border illegally and baby born, yes, baby's an American. In my eyes, people would argue that, but in my eyes, if you're born here, you're American.
Yeah, you are.
I don't care what country you're from. You're born here, you're American. If you came over on a boat and you did all you had to do to get your ducks in a row and did all the paperwork and passed the test and pledged your allegiance to America and did it legally,
you're an American.
You don't need no stinking green card. You're an American.
Yes.
American. That's my opinion.
I agree.
But if you're here illegally, get the fuck out.
Okay. But I also agree that all those people at every election, you don't even have to pick a name. When every president gets elected, for as long as I can remember,
we're going to build a wall. We're going to take down the wall. We're going to build a wall. We're going to take down the wall. Build the fucking wall. Close it off. This is our country. We're full. Get out.
Or come in. What I was going to say is every time you have a new
put a French door or one of those fucking what do they call them? The pocket doors on the wall. Somebody every 4 years.
How about a swinging door?
No.
Like a saloon door.
We'll open them up just so far. See, all right, whoever can get in 5 minutes wins. I know. Say go.
Okay, that's different.
Time's up.
But Patrick,
yes,
every election, you have all these people that say,
Hey, wait.
no,
You're tipping over.
I'm just going to tiptoe just a little.
You're getting
Just a little.
You're gonna
Just
jump.
let-
You're
I'm
gonna
just
jump over that line.
putting a toe over.
There's a
Just
fine
toe.
line between
Just
us and politics.
Just a little toe.
There's two
Just
things.
a toe.
There's two things we
We
don't
don't talk
talk about
about.
on this radio show.
It's a podcast.
That too.
Religion and politics. I'm just going to put a toe in. Just a toe.
Oh, praise baby Jesus, God, please.
Okay.
Oh,
got
sorry.
your prayer done? Okay, your prayer's done. Now be quiet. and
Anyways,
listen.
all right, there. Now we touch the subject: religion and politics. All right,
Okay.
get on. Move on.
Every election, there's all these people
wait,
that
no,
live
we
here
all-
that
we-
say
we were done with that. I
that say-
prayed. You talked about politics. Done. Okay.
There's all these
Immigrants.
people
What
that
about the immigrants?
there's all these people that were born here
Yep.
that say if so and so gets elected, I'm leaving.
But yet
They don't.
But they didn't.
My
they're
thing
all
is,
talk,
if
no
you
action.
say you're going to leave, get out,
You know, if
go
you say,
away,
"Fuck
go
this shit,
back
I'm
to
out,"
wherever.
Look.
Go to Canada, go
if-
to Europe, go to Africa,
If
go to Guatemala, go to Taj Mahal, go to wherever. I don't care where you go, but if you say you're going to leave, leave.
listen, if I brought the basketball to the basketball game, okay,
Okay.
and we're shooting hoops, and I'm not playing, and that's my ball, guess what? I'm going to be a poor sport, and I'm going to take my ball, and I'm going to go to fuck home.
Okay.
That's me leaving.
Okay. But all those people don't do it. They just talk.
I agree. Well,
And
they're big stars. They can talk.
And they feel that if you're not screaming and hollering, you're not patriotic.
Hey, hold on a second.
One of our shirts, 18 Wheel Talk podcast show.
The wind took it over.
The wind.
The wind beneath my wings. Is that better? Can
That's
we read
better.
it now?
We can read it now.
This too could
you
be
are-
yours for a low price of.
You're the wind beneath my wings, baby.
Anyways, if you're interested in purchasing a 18 Wheel Talk t-shirt, help support the show,
Go
Go-
to.
go to 18wheeltalk.com. Click
Well-
on the support the show tab. This too could be yours.
Yes. And if you click on another tab,
Well, if you click on the support the show tab, within the support the show tab, we're supporting boobies.
you said the booby word.
Yeah. We're trying to save the tatas between now and October. We have created
A special.
not one, not two, but three. Under three.
1, 2, 3.
Three support the booby t-shirts. And with those, we are going to donate all the profits from the sale of the 3 t-shirts
50% of the profits.
from now until I believe the end of October. October is breast cancer awareness month. So at the end of October, we're going to tally up the sales. We're going to pay all our people, and then whatever's left over, we're going to divide that in half and donate half of it to breast cancer.
50% of the profits from the sale of the breast cancer, the ribbon t-shirts, is going to go towards breast cancer.
Well, that's basically what we did.
Awareness.
What I did was I took that logo, I took
Mhm.
the green out, and I turned it pink.
It's really neat.
So get
You
get
got to
yours.
check it out.
Help us
Help us help the boobies.
Help us support the boobies. I'm a supporter. See,
Yeah, you're a supporter.
who doesn't like a titty once in a while? Listen, we all came out and we all were born and put a titty in our mouth. Everyone, I don't care who you are, you had a tit in your mouth at one time. So let's support it, people. What's Jeebus got to do with it?
Well, if you can pray to him, why can't I?
It's my baby Jeebus.
I do love you, Patrick.
Anyways, while you're there, while you're browsing around, we got a giveaway also. There's a giveaway tab. We got five different coffee mugs. Choose your favorite. Vote for your favorite one. The one with the most votes is going to be the winner, and we're giving that one that wins away to 20 different winners along with one of these t-shirts.
Yeah, see those nice t-shirts back there?
Yep.
Mhm.
The ones that we're giving away are extra large, by the way. So if you order one, they go up to 5X.
Mhm.
Yes.
Hey, do you know what else about t-shirts?
What?
People that are guests on our show get a special t-shirt.
Yeah, but we don't want to have people on our show.
Yeah, we do.
No, we're
No.
loners.
We are not.
We're rebels.
You're funny.
Now, hey, if you got an interesting story and you want to share it on our podcast, email me, Patrick at 18wheeltalk.com.
If you have an interesting job or an interesting accent, like Paul,
Oh yeah,
Paulie.
Paulie, what's
From-
up, buddy?
Paul from New York. And I'm sorry, but you're just going to be Paulie to me in my head. Paul from New York
Yep.
that works for the post
Yeah,
office.
he's Paulie.
He's Paulie.
What's up, Paulie?
We loved talking to you yesterday.
Forget about
man.
it.
You were the bomb. Yo, diggity bomb, man. It
I'm
made me
telling you.
laugh.
You better quit smoking. Mama not gonna like it.
Yeah, your wife don't like it. Man, you need to come out and visit us. Bring your wife. You got to come out. We'll sit out on the back patio and have a few.
We'll talk a few.
I'm talking about drinks. You can smoke. I'm talking about drinks.
Oh, we'll have a few of those too. Why not?
I just want to hear him talk. He sounds like he's straight out of Goodfellas.
Oh, I bet. You know, he's one of those postal workers that doesn't have a care in the world. He is not a disgruntled worker. Let me
No,
tell
he just was so nice to talk to.
Easy
and
going.
Easy going.
I think we made his day.
He made my day. I mean, he had Kyle laughing even, man.
Hey, well, smash the like button, will you? If you're watching
Yeah.
us on YouTube,
Yeah.
you know, I gotta keep reiterating that, you know, because it helps the show. It helps get us ranked. It helps everything. And if you don't like the show,
Spread the word too, man. Share this.
yeah, like I
Tell
said,
your
share
friends.
it.
Anyway,
Sign up. Anyways, when you vote for your favorite mug, don't forget to confirm your email, because that's the only way we're going to be able to get a hold of you. Don't
mhm.
confirm your email, you don't get on the winning list. And
No
if
bueno.
I can't draw your name if you're not on the winning list.
This is true.
Just
So
saying.
let's get off that.
And the drawing ends 5/7 of this year.
And we do the drawing on May 8th.
Yes, May 7th is the end of the voting. We're going to tally up the votes, and then we will notify the winners on May the 8th via email, because we're going to need your physical address to mail you the winning, your merchandise that you want.
Hey, Patrick.
Yes.
Let's get back to
yes.
America.
Yeah, we're talking about America.
So
Sorry.
what I want to know is why people talk about
Shameless plugs.
shameless plug. Why people talk about this being silent in America is bad. Because I don't think it is. I think there's a lot of people like me that are very comfortable. Don't give me that face. That are very comfortable with their friends and their family, no matter what race, religion, color, wealth, poor,
Yada, 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 yada. Listen,
having any type of conversation.
Listen, I want to change my. I just got to say this, okay? I want to change something on that list of things. You know what's your ethnic background?
Okay.
I don't ever want to be called Caucasian anymore. I don't even know it as a cracker.
Okay.
A saltine.
Oh,
I feel salty.
I'm definitely a saltine. Have you seen how pale I am?
Yeah.
You're more like a Ritz.
Well, I feel Ritz.
You're buttery like a Ritz.
No. Well, Frank thinks I'm bacon.
Yeah, this is true.
Frankie's one of our pugs, and
she thinks he's bacon.
Every now and then she comes up and gives me a lick, like on the side of my face, and goes, that's
Maybe.
bacon.
Or on top of your head if you're laying down.
Like, oh, bacon.
Me, I'm just a Ritz or a saltine.
You're
if you
a saltine.
See me, I'm definitely a saltine. I am so white.
Maybe with a little peanut butter.
I even have makeup on today and I'm white. I'm not. Yeah.
You're the whitest chick I know.
This is true. White as white can be. They'll never catch me.
I know, right?
Anyway.
If you hold your breath and stand in a corner, you might disappear.
I'd have to close my eyes and take off my red glasses.
Oh, my God. Where'd you go? Janet. Anyway, right, back to your story. You were talking about races and
religion and sexual orientation. No matter
what sex got to do with it.
No matter what your preferences on anything are, I know that we can sit down with any of our friends, any of our family, and have a civil conversation about anything going on in the world or America without yelling, screaming, or standing on a street corner with a big sign in our hand.
No, we won't go. Heck, no, we won't. Sorry.
And there's some people that think that because we don't do that, we're what's the word I'm looking for? Not patriotic. We're a traitor.
What?
To America, because we don't scream what our beliefs are.
I don't have to scream. See, I'm an American. My freedom of speech is right here.
Yeah.
All right. I live in the Second Amendment state. I have the right to. I can walk out of my house and carry a fucking gun in my pocket.
As long as it's seen on three sides, because you don't have a.
Right on my belt. I can walk outside. Nobody's gonna question it. That's what I love about
You
this.
know,
state.
but when I carry Maybelline, people do look.
Well, they kind of, well, that's, I mean, come on, it's Maybelline.
Why don't you be true?
Because,
Oh,
well,
Maybelline.
Maybelline's a little big.
Well, I got a holster for her. She can go right on my back and she can be seen from all sides.
Yeah, but it's kind of awkward. It's an awkward looking.
Yeah,
No wonder why people look, though.
but
yes.
she's at an angle. She comes off this side and comes down here, and
Mhm.
my hair can
You're
cover
just
her.
acting tough.
No, I'm not acting.
You're acting tough.
I'm just me.
Big toughy girly, you.
I like being a
With your
girl.
nails, dude.
I like being a girl with my nails and my hair and my jewelry.
Oh, God.
And I like taking care of my skin. If I had to pick that I can either take care of my skin really well or wear makeup, I'd take skincare.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, anyways, where did we go? Oh,
but we're talking about.
Well, yeah, like I said, us being able to do this podcast in America because we're Americans. I just had to say that, you know.
Yeah, but
it's
okay.
our right. It's our right as Americans. So
it's our right as Americans.
And I agree with you that, you know, we don't give a shit what color you are, what ethnic background you are, what religion you are. Don't force it on us.
When I look at my friends, I don't look at them and say, oh, this is my black friend. I don't look at them and say, oh, this is my Hispanic friend or my Spanish friend or my Mexican friend or my Guatemalan friend or my Japanese friend or whatever, my German friend or
this is my
this is my Polish friend, although I do know a few Polish.
This is my
folks.
non-binary friend. This is my LGBTXYZ.
I don't look at our granddaughter and say this is our half black granddaughter. I just see a beautiful child that, oh my God, I have a granddaughter. Thank you, baby Jesus. And a grandson.
Anyways, yeah, she's cute as a button.
Oh my God.
She's almost as cute as her mother.
Almost. Well, it's a tie. They're both adorable.
Almost.
Just like our grandson and his mommy.
Yeah, he's a terror.
Yeah, he is. I just want to squeeze all four of them in a big hug and wrap them in bubble wrap and keep them here.
4?
Yeah. Yeah. Tabitha, Jennifer, Alea, Julian. 4.
Oh.
Wrap them in bubble wrap and keep them here.
I don't know about that.
I'll feed them this day.
I'm not feeling that.
But
anyway,
when I look at Alea, I don't.
Love you, kids.
I love them so much, but I don't look at her and say, "Oh, this is my partial black granddaughter," or "This is my, I
agree.
This is my Japanese friend." I just don't.
Look. I went from being I work. I used to work in New York, upstate New York, and I was a majority.
Yes.
And I moved here
to be a minority
and turned into a minority. I tell everybody I went from being hoity-toity to getting paid pesos.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a friend who is half Hawaiian.
Hold on.
Half Taiwanese.
Okay.
And when I look at her and her son, who is a quarter Hawaiian, a quarter Taiwanese, and half black.
Okay.
All I see is my friend and her son, who has so much freaking energy. You just want to staple him to the ground.
When they're young, when my kids were growing up, I just wanted this much of their energy. Just wanted to pull it off of them.
I would so love to get him and Alea together because they're the same age, and take some of their energy and steal it.
Like ping pong, ping.
But I don't stop and think about that. It's just like,
I don't either.
They're just beautiful people. That's all I see.
But
then there's people that say, okay, because I see that, people say I'm wrong. People say I'm supposed to identify that this is my half black, half whatever friend.
No, because you and I were both raised to
see people as people.
See people, yeah, exactly. See people as that's John, that's Joe, that's George, that's
Pete, that's Harry, that's Sarah,
Samantha, that's Tammy, that's Lynn, that's.
But you know what I think
Bobby
it boils
Joe,
down to?
Billy Bob, and
here's what I think it boils down to. This is what I think is wrong with America.
Everybody's gotten soft.
Well,
we got to go get the switch sticks again.
Yeah, but I think that right now
pull the belts off.
The bad people in America are the ones that are voicing their opinions, and I think the silent people are the ones that are down deep good people. And I think they're not voicing their opinions because they don't care what color or
What?
religion or sexual orientation, or if you're wealthy or poor. They just like people for who they are.
Listen, if
My
you're wealthy, I
sister-
would love to have a few $100 thing.
My sister was that type of person. My sister was the type of person that couldn't rub two pennies together. She never, money came in, money went out.
She rubbed them together. She'd melt them down.
Yeah, right. They went out her door.
Hey,
My
we've
sister
been
had a
there.
heart of,
We've
we have been there. My
Money
sister had a
in,
heart of
money-
gold.
Money out.
If someone that my sister knew knocked on her door and said, Julie, I'm now homeless. I don't have a place to live. She'd say, here's my couch. Oh, sorry, my son is sleeping on my couch with his boyfriend, but I have a floor and a lot of blankets and a pillow, or a pillowcase that we can stuff with clothes that you can sleep on. And they'd be grateful. And guess what? I can feed you too. And that's how she
Well,
was.
I mean, I'll give you a couple. I'll give you a couple days.
Yeah, she would. She'd give them time and help them get back on their feet.
Well,
But I
I'll
also
give you a couple
know-
of days on the couch.
But if her couch was taken, she'd say, here's the floor.
yeah.
You've helped people out. I've seen you sleep on your couch to help people out so people could sleep on your bed. Okay. I'm
That's
just saying.
me.
Yes. Oh,
Besides, the couch is more comfortable, I thought.
yeah, your couch was. However, we also know some very wealthy people that if we were in the same situation and went and knocked on their door, they'd be like,
Not
well,
my
here's
monkey,
the,
not my
yeah,
circus.
not my monkey, not my circus. Here's the address to the local shelter.
And I like monkeys and the
And a
circus.
I do too. They can't have elephants in the circus anymore. And that's just wrong.
Oh,
Poor
man.
elephants. I like them.
Anyways.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right,
Back
yeah,
to the subject.
all right.
So I think
Yeah,
the
you're
silent,
getting off. You're getting off the subject here.
I think
You're-
the silent majority are the good people.
pull you. Oh wait, sorry. Let me pull you back in.
Better?
Hey, there you go. You were out in left field. Sorry.
Is that better? I'm centered again.
Okay.
I think the silent majority are the good people. I think we're the people that don't yell and scream. We're the people that just go to work, do our job, live our life, enjoy our friends, shop, eat, sleep, be happy, do the best we
Drink,
can to
Smoke.
be good
Well,
people.
Just saying. It's like, yeah, so the good people have some bad habits.
I didn't say we don't. What I'm saying is
Doesn't
the
make
people
you
that
bad.
the people that are out there in the news screaming and yelling about how
yeah,
horrible America is,
That's great.
they're not the majority. I think they're the minority, but they're the ones screaming the loudest.
Yeah.
And I
Squeaky wheel gets the oil. That's
Exactly. And I think that's what's wrong with America is they're the ones squeaking and getting oiled.
I know, right?
So I don't know the cure. I just know that there's a lot of people like you and I that we know but with a little work, I could
I
probably
know, it
write down
takes-
100 names.
It takes the breath away, doesn't it?
I know I could write
You're
down
like,
100 names of people that are like us. I could do
There's
it in
nobody like us. They broke the mold when we were fucking born. Come on.
you know what I mean?
There's no
I-
two of us
let
around
me-
here.
let
Because if
me
there is,
rephrase.
this fucking place is
Let-
doomed.
Let me rephrase.
All right,
I could
rephrase.
name 100 people.
Rewind.
I could name 100 people who
Uh-huh.
are silent,
Silent.
good people who just do their thing, live their life, and enjoy life, and try and do the best they can to be nice to people around them.
Look,
I don't know these people that yell and scream about how horrible life is and take advantage of the system, except for maybe one or two. I don't know them.
well, see, now I'm a nice guy.
Yes.
But when push comes to shove, I can get loud.
Yeah. But that's what it's going to take is push come to shove.
I gotta, you gotta push that right button. You push that right button, and let me tell you something. I'm gonna turn on the air. I'm gonna rant and rant and rant. And it might be a 20-minute podcast of me ranting about this, and that, but you may like it, you may not like it. I tell people I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
And I can be an asshole
I've
if you
said it at least-
really want me to be.
In the last 6 years we've been together, I've said it 3 times that I know of for
yes,
sure.
Yes, you've actually, you looked right. Look me right in the eye. Call me you asshole. You even got the stiff lip. You asshole.
Your point is, it's not bad. I haven't pointed a gun at you and shot you in the ass yet.
That don't scare me. I don't.
Come on.
I just bat my eyelids at you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Anyway.
Flex my Popeye arms at you. Hoo-ah! Sorry.
What were we talking about?
America.
And good people. and bad people.
We were talking about America.
So how do we, the good people, get America back online? Do you know what my manicurist said to me today?
What?
She said she's my age. She's 29 also.
Oh,
She
wow.
said to me, she says,
Nice.
I'm glad I'm not in my early teen or early 20s or late teens growing up in today's society trying to raise a toddler, because I don't want to know what America's going to look like in, say, 50, 60 years. She says, I'm glad I'm not a baby now, like,
Yeah.
say, Julian's age or Alea's age.
Yep.
She says, I'm glad I'm not the age of my grandchildren because I don't want to grow up in their society. And I asked her, I said, now, are you talking about technology or are you talking about society? What are you talking about? She says, technology, no problem. She says, that type of stuff, it's all good. She says, wouldn't want to grow up with people hating each other the way they do. She says, I was raised just to look at people. Are you a good person? Are you a bad person? That's it.
Like,
she says, people today are being raised to look at people, and I just said it, but she says her grandchildren are being raised by society,
raised by wolves.
basically, to look at people and say, okay, this is my black friend, so and so. This is,
I mean, that
this
is
is my
so. I'm sorry, that's just stupid.
But they're
it
in
is. It's
they're
just-
in preschool, and in preschool they're being taught things like, this is my black friend Johnny, this is my Hispanic friend Jose.
If I did that, I'd get in trouble at my old job.
You
Excuse me,
think?
my old job, because I
Oh,
retired.
it gets better, and they're not all
No,
the.
well,
Let me finish.
All
Let me finish.
right. Well, I had something to say that
Okay, go ahead.
goes with what you're saying.
Go ahead.
Because I agree with your nail tech. Because when I used to be in hospitals,
Mm-hmm.
when a baby was born,
Mm-hmm.
they would play Rockabye Baby,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just shake my head, and people would be like, "Why are you shaking your head?" I said, "I'm not the one's born in this society nowadays." It's like, I feel sorry for him.
I agree.
That was all.
Okay.
I just wanted. I
You
mean,
know, you're
it,
right.
it went with.
sorry.
Because I agree with her. I wouldn't want to bring a child into this world.
I still want to be
this
another.
day and age.
I still want to be a grandma.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
I want
yeah.
other children. I'm just putting it out there to Tabitha and Jennifer and Kyle in the future. I want to be grandma again. Okay.
Like when she turns 40. Right now she's 29.
I'm 29. So maybe when I'm 39, I want more grandkids. Kyle, Jennifer, Tabitha.
Anyways, we're getting off topic.
So anyway, so her grandchildren, my nail tech's grandchildren, are in preschool. So in addition to being taught to address their peers, not only by their name, but their race.
Okay.
They have pulled all the books out of preschool and, say, kindergarten, first grade, that era, that addresses things like Jack and Jill
went up the
hill, because he
with each with a bucket of quarter.
He fetched.
Jill come down with $2.50. Sorry. I had to finish it.
He was in the book. Anything that says he or she or her or him, anything that identifies a character by not just anything that identifies a character by their sex. Now books have to say they or them or their. They cannot identify the characters in books by he or she or her or him.
What was the name of that movie that we watched where they were like, my character or my identifier name is the?
I don't remember, but that's what schools are doing now.
I know we didn't watch law, and we're like, nope, out.
But that's what schools are teaching now. They're not identifying. They're teaching children that they can't identify their peers as he, she, her, or him. Because what if your peer no longer wants to be a boy? What if your peer no longer wants to be identified as he? What if Johnny wants to be a them or a my? Now you have to call Johnny them or they. And I get it, and I don't mean it insultingly in any terms.
You're making me dizzy.
But they've taken that out of school to be able to identify people by their sex. So this brought up the conversation between my nail tech and I. When are they going to start changing job applications, driver's license, state IDs, everything that says male or female.
I think there's like male, female, or other.
Not on the driver's license.
That's,
What do hermaphrodites do?
yes.
I know 2 hermaphrodites, and both chose what sex they wanted to be identified with when they got their license, and that's how they did it.
It's like check both boxes. Yes.
Yeah, I know Cindy did that up in Wyoming, and it really messed up the DMV.
It's like
She's like, "Do you want to see my junk?" When she checked both, you would love.
she had junk in her trunk.
She
Well,
goes by
down
she goes
below.
by Sinbad,
Uh-huh.
but she has children, and now she identifies as a man because she's a hermaphrodite. And so she checked yes. She checked them both, and she's like, "Hey, if you want to see it, I'll show it. If you want to go that route."
Sling it out. Let's go.
Yeah. She went round. She took him to court over it. I don't remember the outcome, but she took
All
him
right,
to court.
you just like went
Way
out
out
of
of
left
I
field.
know. Sorry,
You
people.
like went all the way out to Idaho.
No, that was Wyoming,
Oh, okay.
Northeast Wyoming, not
So where
Northwest.
were we? We were talking about America, and then
America
you
and
went
children
with
and-
a nail tech story.
Yeah, sorry. I'm my bad. I got sidetracked.
But yes,
You
I
do
don't,
know I'm Irish, though. That explains
yes,
it all.
I don't. I didn't go. Hey, that's my black friend John at work. I called him Mr. White.
Yeah, I didn't go, "Hey, that's my black friend Gabe," or "Hey,
No.
hey, that's my Hispanic friend." Oh my God, I can't think of his name.
Art.
Art. I can picture him. That's I did say, "Hey, that's my asshole
you
friend Art."
Are you sure you're 29?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You got CRS.
Well, I got it from all that.
I was born
Drinking.
with it.
No, it was all that
Oh, is
drinking.
it drink 30?
Almost. Hey, wait, I gotta take a drink.
Oh no, it's
Gulp,
got
gulp.
go. Vodka. There's vodka, yeah. Vodka's good.
Yeah,
Disguise it
vodka
in
good.
water bottle.
Water bottle full of vodka. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's good for you. Drink and drive with me vodka. Okay, sorry,
Yes.
people. Okay, so here's what happens.
Wow.
We start with a subject, and one of us takes a left turn and then a right turn, and now it's a zigzag mountain road because it goes up and down and left and right.
It's like a fucking roller coaster, baby.
But you know, America's a
You're
roller
making
coaster.
my head spin.
Welcome to my world. You know, a doctor once told me that my brain works faster than my mouth. And I told him, "Wow."
No way.
That's what I told him. He was a neurologist, a psychiatric
A psychotic.
neurologist. After my tractor trailer accident, I had all these neurologists and doctors and drugs and all this other
Poked and
stuff.
prodded. You're a little
Yeah.
pincushion.
Yeah, they spun me in circles and I threw up on them. But anyway,
Well, yeah.
so this
Anybody would.
psychiatric neurologist, after all these tests, he told me that my brain works faster than my hands or my mouth, which is why I tend to go into left field because I'm already 3 steps ahead of the conversation. I'm like, "Oh, good. Lucky me."
I'm already in left field. Hell, I rounded third and I'm on my way home,
Yeah,
baby.
I'm on the way to home base. You guys are still at the bat. Better move because I'm
You
going
guys
to
are
run your
still
ass
in the
over.
dugout.
Okay. So that's why stories start with one spot and end in another. And I'm really sorry, but I think it makes for an interesting podcast. Maybe. I know.
All I know is I'm getting a migraine.
I know I can talk 100 miles an hour without taking a breath, and people wonder how I do it, but I just do it because, hi, my name is Janet. What's up, Patrick? Hey, why are you poking me?
Get in the center of the screen. Stop fucking fidgeting.
I'm a fidget. I always have.
You're
been.
talking 100 miles an hour and you're doing this. You're like talking 100 miles an hour and deflating.
I always deflate. I always deflate. That's because the air goes out of me.
I know, right?
You're
just full of hot air. That's what it is.
Hey, Patrick, next time I go to the eye doctor, remind me to get red frames. I like the way these eyeglasses look on me. These are reading glasses, but I need red framed glasses. These are rocking.
Okay.
Okay, I'd like people. Hey, smash the like button if you like my glasses. Let me know.
Smash the like button if you like her glasses.
Because let me show you. These are the red frames,
Smash it, baby.
but I usually go with
Oh,
something.
here we go.
But just I need an opinion. Okay, these are contacts, which I can't read the screen or look at the screen with. But I usually go with something more like this: clear frames, dark sides. You know, that's my normal
Then
go-to.
she looks over the top.
Then I look over the top. At
You should be like everybody, just like flip them up, then flip them down, flip them up.
You know, that's
flip 'em down.
bad on your frames to do that.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I
So-
don't wear glasses.
Asshole.
Number 4.
Yay! So these are red frames, and I really like the way the red frame looks. I'm digging the style. Yeah.
Okay.
So now we know Janet's going with red frames next time she buys glasses, folks. Newsflash. In America. So there's all sorts of stuff going on in the news right now.
We done talking about being American already? You just want
No,
to go.
that's-
You just want to go into the news.
No, we're still talking about America
Oh.
because the stuff that's in the news is about being an American.
Oh, do tell. I bet you're gonna go over that political line again, aren't you?
Nope.
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 I'm
Okay.
talking about what's happening up in Minneapolis.
It's cold up there.
Yep.
Snowing.
Is it still snowing? I don't think it's still
I don't
snowing.
know. Probably.
I
is.
know in St. Louis it's in the 40s. It was in the 80s yesterday.
It's Minnesota.
Well, I got friends in Minnesota and I've lived there.
Minnesota.
You know, one of my best friends lived way up north in Minnesota, all the way up in Egypt.
Hey, isn't that the state that Jesse the Body Ventura
Was
the
governor.
Minnesota?
Yes, he was governor of Minnesota.
Jesse the
Body
Body
Ventura
Ventura.
in America.
America.
Only in America could we do that.
Listen,
Well,
We-
then we did have Arnold in
I know
California.
Arnold made it in the Cali over there. He borderline, ran for president just about.
Yeah, but only if he could have.
I know.
If he'd
Right?
been born here,
I'd have voted for Arnold.
I would have voted for Arnold just to see.
He'd have pumped you
You
up.
like Hans and Franz in
Hans and
America.
Franz.
So the trial that's going on,
Oh yeah, that guy's fucked.
he totally is, because there was a lot of controversy. A lot of people that said, "Oh, the cop was in the right," and the guy that died.
At first, when all that hit the news, at first I was like, okay,
What really
what-
happened?
Yeah, exactly. What happened? I mean, we see this, and then we see this angle, then we see this angle. It's like, what really happened?
And then they're like,
and this cannot be over a counterfeit $20 bill. Something else had to happen.
well, and they still say it's over a $20 counterfeit bill. But
But
I saw day
what's your
one.
butt got to do with it?
I saw day one of the trial.
Okay. All right, do tell.
The judge rambled on for like an hour talking about rules. If it's this,
Oh wait,
if
the
it's
defense?
no, the judge.
No. Oh, the judge.
The
yeah,
judge, you know, the guy in charge,
Yeah.
the judge,
head
head honcho in charge, HHIC.
Yeah.
He rambled on for like an hour saying,
head honcho.
he rambled on for like an hour saying, okay, if there's a this, you got to ignore it. If it's this, you got to do this to the jury.
Too many rules.
He gave all the rules.
Well,
And-
this is this is America.
And he did tell them, this is true, that in America, you're not going to get a transcript of the trial when you go to your quarantine and duke it out over guilty or innocent.
Why not?
They had, I don't know, I don't remember, but they had to remember stuff. So yeah.
There's- what?
Yeah. So then
Huh.
the prosecutor came on
Yeah.
for his opening speech,
Yeah, and
his
didn't
opening
Didn't
statement.
he talk like 2 hours and
Just
45 minutes, or like
something-
2 days, or something like that? That was
About
like
2
It
hours.
was like every time you turned the channel, I was like, "What the hell? This
He
guy's
was-
still talking?"
Yeah, he was on for about 2 hours talking. He basically gave everything that it seemed like he wanted to say in the whole trial in his opening speech. Then the defense attorney came on and he talked for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like 10, 15 minutes and out.
And he
I'm-
was
I'm
like-
done. I'm spear 30, man. I want to go.
No, he was more like, I'm going to save my defense for the trial rather than my opening speech.
Yep.
But what the
That dude's fucked,
prosecutor,
though. I'm
but
s-
what the prosecutor showed in his opening was the full video,
Mhm.
which I've never seen before.
I saw bits and pieces of it.
I saw bits and pieces. I saw the whole 9.5
The whole
minute video,
enchilada.
the whole enchilada, which I'd never seen. And in the 9.5-minute video, I saw the cop kneeling on, what's his name? George Floyd, on his neck, which
you're striking controversy right now.
I know, but it was horrible. Okay.
People are going to ban our podcast.
No, they're not. Because just listen, I saw the cop.
I am listening. I got headphones on. I hear every word coming out of your mouth.
I saw the cop kneeling on his neck.
I did too.
I saw the cop kneeling on his neck when he was saying, "I can't breathe." I saw the cop kneeling on his neck when he was gasping for air.
Okay.
I saw the cop with his hands in his pockets. And you know how I fidget because I got to keep comfortable? I saw the cop fidgeting with his hands in his pockets while he kneeled on this gentleman's neck. I saw the cop kneel on his neck while someone checked for his pulse. I saw the cop kneel on his neck when the ambulance came and the paramedics checked to see if he was alive. I saw the cop kneel on his neck when they pronounced him dead. And the cop was still kneeling on his neck when he was pronounced dead.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
That dude's fucked.
The cop did not get off his neck until after he was pronounced dead, and they wanted to put him on the gurney. And then they tossed his body around like a sack of potatoes.
That's what I said. It was the dummy. I'm telling you. It's a conspiracy. He's not dead. They paraded him around like a martyr.
That they did. And the whole multiple funeral thing is a whole different subject. But what I saw on that video, Patrick, it was horrible.
Yeah, but was it?
It was real. It was.
You sure they didn't swap him out for a dummy?
Yes.
I mean, they tossed him around like a rag doll, trying to put him in the coroner's ambulance or whatever it was.
There was no swap out when he was underneath that policeman's knee.
I still say it's a conspiracy. Just like the coronavirus, that was a conspiracy by our government, population control.
That might be true, but I just know that
come on,
that
really?
cop is either going to spend the rest of his life in jail,
no,
or he's going to go to.
He'll live maybe 3 days in jail before somebody shanks him.
Yeah, he's going to be killed in jail. He's going to be injected in jail.
My homie's gonna. He's done. He's gonna get like a sharpened.
My homie. That's what they call Patrick.
No. I said my homeboys. My homies.
Oh, I thought you said Patrick Mahomey. I'm like, what's he got to do with this?
they're gonna shank him. They're gonna sharpen their toothbrush. They're not gonna brush his fucking teeth. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know.
he's gonna take a sip of water and water the flowers. He's gonna be so full of holes.
But I do think they're gonna get justice for George Floyd in this.
Oh yeah, like I said, that guy he's not gonna survive.
But I also think that
he'll have to be in solitary confinement in order to survive his lifelong sentence.
If that's what they give him instead of a death sentence. I don't know if I don't know if Minnesota has a death sentence.
Got a death penalty.
I don't know. But I know
to look it up.
But I know that because it's America, he's got at least a chance of a fair trial. He's got a very good. I mean, the jury's really mixed well. It's got a better mix than the state does.
Let's see here.
Hold
on. Does Minnesota have the death penalty? No. They abolished it in 1911.
Wow.
And since then, it has never been reinstated.
Okay, so he will die in prison by a shank.
I'm telling you.
But if this...
The last guy that was... the last execution was by hanging.
Well, if he hangs in jail, it'll be... But not by the... It'll be by his inmates.
Cause of death.
I was going somewhere with this.
Sorry.
But because he's here in America, he's got a chance at a fair trial and to put his defense up. Say this happened in
small chance. He does have. I'm agreeing with you. He has a very small chance
at a fair trial. Say this happened in Italy, where that American girl, was in college. Remember? She was accused of murder, went to jail. She's from somewhere out west.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Vaguely.
Anyway, if this happened somewhere overseas, he would have like zero chance of a fair trial, in my opinion. At least here he's got a chance of a fair trial, which no matter what your opinion is, whether you feel he should have been shot right then and there, whether you feel he should have been dragged through the streets and hung, whether you feel he should have been set free and he's a hero, whatever your opinion is, he at least has a chance of a fair trial because we're here in the States.
My thing
Not
is,
many countries have that.
well, here's my thing. All right, there was 3 other officers there.
Yeah, why aren't they being?
You know, it's like they're gonna crucify this one guy because he had his knee on. Why didn't the other? I mean, yeah, granted, he's the veteran officer, but still, did
With
anybody
3
say
other police
anything?
there, the other 3 cops could have pulled him off.
They could have said, "All right, dude, he's dead. He can't breathe. Get off of him. He's handcuffed. For
Yeah.
Christ's sake, what's he
I
gonna do?
agree.
Where's he gonna go?"
The other 3 police officers could have forcibly removed the police officer that's on trial. They could have grabbed him and removed him from Floyd's neck, and they didn't. Why?
I don't know.
And the answer is
anyways,
that police department's
it's a touchy subject.
correct.
So
I know.
We need to come out of left field and back on topic, woman.
Okay, back on topic.
All right, the boy's
Hi.
gonna fry. That's all.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.
So we're back to
He
America.
might be hung, but not by the tall oak tree. That's for sure.
And again, we went off topic about what's it mean to be an American. So part of being American is the right to a
American.
fair trial.
American. Well, it's life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's why everybody comes here.
Yeah. Do you find it funny that most of the people that get here and really try are able to get here and be so successful? Like, say they want to start a business.
Uh-huh.
Do you know why they're usually so successful?
Why?
The government gives them everything.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Do you know how I know this?
no.
Do you want to know? You're going to hear it.
We're gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole, rabbit hole, rabbit hole. Okay, so when
All
I
right,
lived
this
in,
is all about being American, right?
About being American.
Because you asked me the question, what does it mean to me to be an American? And I told you that if you were born here, you're American. If you came over on a boat, I didn't say the government's going to give you money, but if you came over on a boat and you did this and became
Well-
an American, then you're an American. Because then you can fight in our army
but they usually don't.
or whatever. You know what I mean? You can join the military because you're a legal citizen.
But you know that a lot of the people, depending on where they come from, the government gives them housing, like a house
I know.
and money to survive on.
I know. We should go to another country. Maybe they do that for us. No?
No,
You don't think so?
I know it be-
Only in America.
I found this out when I lived in South Dakota
it's only in America.
because I was looking at houses and they were being scooped up by immigrants from Africa. I don't know which nation in Africa, I don't remember.
Yep.
And I'm like, how are they getting these houses? How do they have the money? They're
Because
immigrants.
their
The government was our
I
government
know,
was
but
paying
they
for 'em.
were they were coming over to our country because their government was
Yeah, their government sucked, and our government was giving them houses
sucks
and,
being nice
and giving them like 3 years on support, were food stamps and money to survive on, and
I'll take it.
everything else. I'm like, well, can I have that? I'd
Yeah, I'll
really
take
like
it.
that. You know,
Yeah.
for them, it didn't
pay
suck
my
to
bills
be
for a year. Okay,
Yeah.
at least a year.
they paid everything for 3 years,
That'll
and
work.
all they had to do was go through the citizenship stuff and find a job. And they usually found jobs working like as dishwashers or cooks. And what the shame was is so many of these people had like wonderful jobs back home. Like I had a dishwasher that was I forget, like a lawyer or something back where whatever the country was that he came from. I'm like, you're a lawyer in your country and you're a dishwasher in ours.
Because he couldn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't transition over.
Yeah, exactly. But like incredibly intelligent, but working
It's
as
like
a dishwasher.
I knew there was a doctor
Mm-hmm,
from another country,
mm-hmm,
but his specialty
mm-hmm.
didn't carry over to here.
So what did he do?
He was like an aide.
Isn't that crazy?
It's
But he
like-
came here for opportunity.
right, yeah, to better himself.
So did
He's-
he go
so-
back to law school, or I mean, to
I believe he was
Med school?
He was in med school, but it's like he's like it's expensive. I go, yeah, no shit.
Yeah. But imagine coming from another country, being a lawyer or a doctor or whatever, and finding out, oh, I can't just take the bar exam and be a lawyer here. I've got to go back to school. You know, I'm 40 years old and I got to go back to school for my profession again.
That shit ain't happening. Nope.
That's like crazy. That's why they take these jobs
Sorry.
that are like, wow. And
They'll
people,
take the dirt job.
they take the dirt job that
Yep.
Americans won't take, picking fruit or doing whatever. And you
America.
find out you got these incredibly intelligent people taking these jobs because they want the opportunity and they're willing to work for it. I've known a lot of immigrants.
I know you have.
I know you have too.
You've been everywhere, man. You've been everywhere. Johnny Cash wrote that song about you.
I know my daddy said so too.
Speaking of your dad,
The
the other day we were watching
mule.
we watched The Mule with good old Clint Eastwood. And I swear the shit that comes out of his mouth. I looked at Janet and said, "That is so your dad." If you haven't watched, if you have not seen the movie The Mule with Clint Eastwood, he's a 90-year-old drug runner.
Well, he's a 90-year-old man who is divorced, lost his house from the Peoria, Illinois area, which is and his house though.
Oh yeah,
he lived there.
Yep.
He was homeless, had to live in his truck, and was going to his granddaughter's house when things took the turn and someone introduced him to drug running.
Yeah, he ran a load of drugs out one time
from El Paso.
I think it was like 150 kilos.
Yep. And then bought a new truck.
And then turned around and 150 went to I think 200, then 210.
He set a record.
It was like unbelievable.
Yeah, and he didn't let him put a box in his truck, a hidden compartment. He just had him throw him just put him in the bed.
Put it in the back. Never been pulled over all his whole life ever.
And he was the type of guy that when he just was bored, I'm just going to drive over here. It's 10 miles or 100 miles or 1,000 miles, didn't matter. That was so my dad.
Yep.
It was like, okay, I'm in Illinois and I want to go visit my son in Colorado and my kids in Arizona. Okay, I'm going. Poof, I'm gone.
3 days later, he shows up.
Yeah, 3 days later, he shows up, and then he drives down here, and it's like, wow. And at 90, he's driving cross country, and the words that came out of the guy's mouth, out of Clint Eastwood's mouth, I'm
hilarious.
Like, wow, that's so much. Kyle was cracking up.
Oh my God, that is so your dad.
I thought Kyle was going to die of laughter. He's like, I can hear your dad saying that.
It's unbelievable.
But
and he kind of looks like your dad.
Well, yeah,
or your dad kind of looks like him, vice versa.
Yeah.
But still, it's like,
but it's a true story.
Your dad.
It's a true story. And the guy was from the area my dad was from.
Yep.
I'm from.
Yep.
Same generation.
Yep.
It's just like fit. It's like he's from the
Are you
middle
sure
of
this movie wasn't made about your dad?
My dad was not a drug runner.
Are you sure he wasn't?
No.
How well did you know your dad?
My dad didn't go to prison. That's how I know.
Oh, well, that's a big difference. Okay.
There we go. Now that's how I know.
Oh my God.
And my dad never gave me a buttload of money.
I don't even know what a buttload looks like.
Well, a pickup truck full of money.
That'd be nice.
Or a duffel bag full of money.
I know, right?
Ooh, that'd have been really nice. Ooh.
I would just love to like trip over a bag and open it up and go, holy shit, it's got money. Yeah. Make it rain.
Pay off our bills.
Uh-huh.
Okay, anyway. So yeah, The Mule was quite the movie. It's very American. It's like Mexican American. East LA. That's Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, Cheech and Chong.
Up in smoke.
Anyways.
Yes.
All right. Is there more you want to talk about?
Well,
about this being American?
No, I just think that America needs to improve. Less crime and more good people, and the good people need to find ways to.
Not in this generation. That ain't gonna happen.
I think the good people need to find a way to bring out the good in other people, and
turn our frowns upside down.
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. There's got to be a way for
taste the rainbow.
For
pass along the Skittles.
All I see when I watch the news is hate.
I know. Don't watch the news.
That's not.
And I only watch the news for the weather.
But that's all you see on TV. All you see is hate in the world, especially here. Mm-hmm. All you hear other countries talking about is how much Americans hate each other. And it's not true.
Like I said, this generation.
For instance, the apartment complex behind us is multiracial, mostly younger generation. We hear all sorts of music, especially rap music coming out of it
Mhm.
when we're on our patio at night.
Mm.
Do you hate them?
No.
No. I've had to ask one person to turn their radio down because I had a migraine and I was out back and he was just sitting there with his radio blaring and I hollered at, "Hey, turn your radio down, dude." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And he did. And I thanked him. And that was it. In 4 months, I've had to ask one person.
Wow.
And for the most part, they wave. I wave. "Hey, how's it going? Good." And they're like, "Hey, mama, how's it going?" I'm like, "Good. How are you doing today?" Type of conversations.
Because they've seen me out back and they go, "That's a crazy white motherfucker."
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They see us out back having cocktails every night.
Yeah.
Well, not every night, but close
Most of the time.
anymore.
Yeah.
And the pugs don't bark so much, and they appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks to our ingenious
I know, right?
wall.
Yeah. We did good. We did good on that.
But I think that there's needs to be more of that. Just people that. Do you remember when you could just drive around and wait, and you'd wave, and people would wave back?
Yep.
Now you wave, and people flip you off.
I know. They're like,
What the
"Who the fuck are you?"
Needs to be more people that are nice to each other.
Nowadays, though, you do that, you might get shot.
Yeah, if you flip someone off, it's illegal in Germany. But if you flip someone off, you might get shot here. It's like,
Oh, and I mean, if you wave to somebody, you might get shot.
oh, that's funny because you remember when Kyle worked at Amazon and I took him through the barrio to get there?
Took him where?
Through the barrio, the ghetto, the Mexican ghetto, the barrio.
Uh-huh.
I took him through the barrio to get there, and all these guys were playing, the heavy Mexican music,
Yeah.
Mexican rap. And I'd come through and I'd be playing like Sunday mornings, old time country because that's what was on the radio, and I'd be
Yep.
loving it. And I'd pull up and the windows would be down because it was nice weather and windows would be down. And these guys would pull up next to me playing this music and they'd look at me and I'd look at them and I'd wave and they'd wave and like, "Hey, mama." I'd be like, "Hey, good morning. Blessed Sunday morning to you." And they were like, "Hey, mama, blessed Sunday morning to you too." And go on. I never had one problem. Like, I'm the whitest chick there is on earth going through the barrio and no problems, no matter what time of day or night.
Yeah, but in their minds are going, "Man, that blonde chick just has no fucking clue."
I don't think so.
I know.
I think it's how you approach people.
Yeah.
I think if you approach people without that fear, "Oh my God, there's someone that's not my race. I'm so angry or I'm so scared of them." I think that's a lot of it.
Yeah.
I just don't. Yeah, that's just who I am. And my family's that way. Your family's that way.
That's just how I'm telling you. Bring back the switch.
What switch?
The switch. The switch stick.
Oh, for raising children. You mean?
Yeah, that's all.
No, we need to do that to their parents. The ones in their 20s need the
Don't
switch.
be afraid to battle a hiney, when they're out of line. You
Okay,
gotta
so
teach
people that are our age,
teach them
29,
teach 'em.
need
Yeah.
to teach the children who are in their 20s that have babies.
Yep.
You need to switch them
Yep.
because they're the ones teaching the hate. They're the ones that teaching the
It's-
kindergartners and the
I
preschoolers
know they're being soft.
all this
Oh, it's
BS.
okay, honey.
Yeah.
It's all right.
They don't even stand them in a corner. Sure, go jump on the furniture. Jump on my furniture, bitch. I'll show you.
Come here, you little punk.
I'll just be like,
yeah.
guarantee you grandkids ain't messing up my house.
Uh-oh. Grandma Janet's on the prowl.
I'll spoil them rotten to the point they won't want to misbehave here.
Be like, "Poppy, save us." Nope. I'm like a goalie. Kick him back into play.
You know, it's on how you treat them. You know that.
I do.
Anyway,
Anyways, be a proud American.
yeah, be a nice American.
Be proud to be an American. Be
I
proud
agree.
to be proud that you're alive and
That you have the opportunity that you do because you
and
live
enjoy
here.
every day to your fullest.
And quit yelling and screaming at everybody.
And if you're miserable, fucking get over it. Have a drink, smoke a weed. do
And if you
something.
hate it here, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Adios.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Arrivederci.
Hasta la bye-bye, baby.
Yeah, hasta la vista.
Or in the infamous words of Arnold, get to the chopper.
Sayonara. It's
Ay,
all
ay,
good.
ay.
People that don't like it here, go away.
If you don't like it, call 1-800-999-9999.
And on that note,
Hey,
don't forget
you're
to
either
like
with
us.
us or you're not. You're either with us or you're not.
If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button,
Smash the like button.
comments,
Give us the thumbs up, people.
review us on your favorite podcast.
Yes. If we
Player.
if we entertained you in any way today,
Love us.
it at least warrants some sort of a review. 3 stars.
5 stars.
Is awesome. I'd love 5, but hey, 3, and then give us a funny whatever. Give me a 1-word comment. Sucks. I don't care. Just something is better than nothing. I don't care.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, Jan.
You can't do that.
You're right. I can't.
You have
you
to
and
go to
your roly-
YouTube to see what I'm
Your
doing.
roly tongue.
It's a talent.
Is that what you call it?
Goodbye.
Click.
Look. I'm out.
Hey, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it. Go to our giveaway tab, 18wheeltalk.com. Vote for your favorites. Vote for your favorite, I should say.
Vote to win.
Yes. And confirm your email, damn it. I need your emails. I can't mail you your shit if I can't get a hold of you. So I'm not going to call you on the phone. I don't want your damn number. I got my number. I don't need yours. Vote, 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 vote. That's it. Wreck the joint.
I try.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Patrick, say goodbye.
Goodbye, Patrick.
Let our people leave.
Let our people go.
It's time for me to say goodbye, Janet.
Say goodbye, Janet.
Goodbye, Janet.
Vote, people. Vote. Vote. Hey, don't forget, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, 18wheeltalk.com/YouTube. Take it to our YouTube channel. Then you can see what Janet's doing. Ay, ay, ay. Goodbye, everybody.
Blow your kisses.
Oh, goody. Okay. We out, people. Auf Wiedersehen. 18-wheel talk.
A podcast from a 25-plus year truck driver's point of view on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is just his opinion of the world and much, much more. Much more.
Sparked a revolution, and it started in my heart. I used to be king of my own thing, but then he gave me a brand new start.